ربي زدني علما.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Yusuf, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so today we are going to cover the last part of the story of Musa alayhi salam in Surah Ta-Ha. Although the surah is going to continue, but the story is ending here. We are starting from ayah number 90. Yusuf, can you recite the ayah for us? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ولقد قال لهم هارون من قبل يا قوم إنما فتنتم به وإن ربكم الرحمن فاتبعوني وأطيعوا أمري.
Okay, good. Jazakallah, Yusuf. So this is the part of the story where as Musa alayhi salam returns, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him that the people behind you, they have started worshipping the calf. And when Musa alayhi salam comes, now of course we know that he was upset, right? He was angry when he came back. And he talked to Bani Israel. The next person he's heading towards is Haroon alayhi salam. What was the job Musa alayhi salam gave to Haroon alayhi salam when he left, Yusuf?
To make sure that he was supposed to take care of the people, to make sure they didn't do anything wrong.
Yes. So he was kind of the sub there, right?
Substitute.
Yeah, he was the substitute. So now he's heading towards Haroon alayhi salam, and before the conversation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that what happened when Musa alayhi salam was away. So Haroon alayhi salam, according to this ayah, said that certainly Haroon said to them, meaning to Bani Israel, before this, Ya qawmi, O my people, that surely you are being tested with it. Tested with it meaning with the calf. Okay? Wa inna rabbaka, and surely your Rabb is a Rahman, meaning somebody who is very, 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 very merciful. So follow me and obey my command. But what did the people say? It is in ayah number 91 that people said, قالوا لن نبرح عليه عاكفين حتى يرجع إلينا موسى. They said that we shall not give up our devotion to it until Musa returns to us. So they are saying we are not going to give this up. We are going to continue worshipping the calf until Musa alayhi salam comes back. So they are not taking Haroon alayhi salam as authority. قال يا هارون. So Musa alayhi salam now is talking to Haroon alayhi salam, and he is asking him that, Oh Haroon, ما منعك إذا رأيتهم ضلوا? What stopped you when you saw them that they were lost? What stopped you? Allah tattabi'an. Why didn't you come after me? Why didn't you follow my path and come after me? And you should have told me. So I want you to imagine, Yusuf, that maybe you are at home and maybe cousins have come over. Okay? So I'm making you in charge at home, and I made you in charge, and I'm like, okay, Yusuf, I'm just going upstairs to pray, or I'm going upstairs to as in study something, and you are the in charge here, okay, with the kids. And when I come down, I see that the things are not going the way they were supposed to. So who am I going to ask?
Anna.
Yes, you. So because you were made in charge. So Musa alayhi salam is doing the same thing. He's gone to Haroon alayhi salam, and he's asking him that if things were getting out of your hands, why didn't you come after me? Just like if you were in charge, and when I come downstairs and everything is a mess, and the things kids weren't supposed to do, everybody's doing that, and I'm like, oh Yusuf, why didn't you come after me if things were getting out of your hands? Okay? Musa alayhi salam says, Afa asaita Amri, did you as in disobey my command, as in you did not follow what I told you? But now listen to this very carefully. This is what Haroon alayhi salam said, and there is a image that is being captured here. He says, Qala yabnu umma, that oh son of my mother, meaning that he's just reminding Musa alayhi salam that we have the same mom, we are like brothers. La taqudh bi lihyati wala bi ra'si. Now he's saying that do not pull my beard and nor my head. So imagine as if Haroon alayhi salam's head is in between Musa alayhi salam's arm, and he's pulling his beard and he is pulling his head too.
He's sort of like noogieing him.
Yeah, just like in wrestling. So it's something like that, okay? So and now he's giving a reason that why he did not come after Musa alayhi salam and told him. He is saying, Inni khashitu an taqula farraqta. He said that I was fearful, I was scared that you would say that if I had come after you, I have left my job there as you had assigned me this job, and that people were divided. The Bani Israel were being divided into groups. Walam tarqub qawli, and that you would say that why didn't you wait for me? That's why I did not come after you. Now this is the matter of Haroon alayhi salam. And now he would go to the third person. So he's already gone to Bani Israel, talk to them. Then he goes to Haroon alayhi salam, and who's left?
Samiri?
Yes, now he goes to Samiri. What do you think is going to happen, Yusuf?
He's gonna get in trouble. Dun dun.
Yes, and let's see how he gets into trouble. So from ayah number 95. قَالَ فَمَا خَطْبُكَ يَا Samiri. Now Musa alayhi salam says that, oh Samiri, what's with you? As in, what's the matter with you? قَالَ بَصَرْتُ بِمَا لَمْ يَبْصُرُوا بِهِ. He says that I saw something that the others did not see. And he goes on explaining that I took some mud and from the reminiscences of the prophets or of the person who was sent, and then I just threw it, and this is something that my nafs told me to do. As in, he did something, he thought of the idea, and he just went ahead with it. Now here comes the trouble. So Musa alayhi salam says, قَالَ فَاذْهَبْ. You go. فَإِنَّ لَكَ فِي الْحَيَاةِ أَن تَقُولَ لَا مِسَاسٍ. That surely for you in this dunya is that you are going to say La misas. La misas means that do not touch me. I think we can understand this very easily now, because just like as COVID is, if somebody has COVID, what happens? Nobody goes close to them?
Yeah, they have to quarantine.
They have to quarantine. Of course, they can't go touch people, right? So Wallahu alam, what happened with him? Probably he got something, a disease or something, that nobody could go and touch him, and he can't be around people as well. وَإِنَّ لَكَ مَوْعِدًا لَن تُخْلَفَهُ. And then Musa alayhi salam continues and he says, but you have an appointment from which there is no escape, as in day of Akhirah. Look at your ilah, meaning look at your God that you made, as in the deity that you made, which you have kept on worshipping. We shall grind it and scatter it into the sea. So this is how they got rid of the calf, that they, as in, grinded it into pieces and it was thrown into the water. So people were done worshipping the calf. And now Musa alayhi salam says, Innama ilahukumullah, that surely only your ilah, your God that you worship is Allah, alladhi, and the one, la ilaha illahu. You saw what is the meaning of la ilaha illahu?
There is no God except Allah.
Yes, there is no God, there is no deity except Him. وَسِعَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا, and that His knowledge embraces everything. So this is who Allah is. There cannot be multiple gods. There is only one God. And along with that, he mentions وَسِعَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا, that He has knowledge of everything. Every single thing that we do, Allah knows about it. So may Allah make us the ones who make the right choices, and may Allah make us amongst the ones that if we mess up, we have this feeling that Allah knows it and Allah is watching me. So in one of the surahs in Quran, Allah do mention us about shirk, that it is a zulm. And zulm literally means placing something where it does not belong. So when shirk is called zulm, it means that who is to be worshipped? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And also, who do we ask for help? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And who is the one who gives us all the blessings? Who takes care of us? And who loves us the most? And whenever we need something, who is there for us? Whenever we need calmness of heart or mind, or we need anything, who is the one who provides us with that? So it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it is not right that instead of placing where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to be placed, some other deity is to be placed. That is why shirk is something, you just imagine it like a balloon, and shirk as a pin, that no matter what good deeds you have done, that shirk is just like a pin that blows everything off. So just being careful that we are not associating anything with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on the other side, as in believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're worshipping Him alone is of greater value. So we'll end up here, and Surah Ta-Ha is going to continue, but the story ended here. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Did you know the Prophet ﷺ said, the best dhikr is La ilaha illallah, and the best dua is Alhamdulillah.